Joke of the week, joke of the week, joke of the week.
So, a couple weeks back, J-Dog and I were sitting in this dive bar. Busy part of town, no big deal. And we're sitting there, and we're, just sipping our Guinness, and 3 people walked in. A priest, a nun, and a rabbi. No joke. They sidle up to the bar. The bartender looks at him and says, "A priest, a nun, and a rabbi? What is this, a joke?" And the priest is like, "No, my son, this is very serious. I would like a glass of wine for myself, for communion, to commune with the Lord. I would like a glass of wine for the lady beside me, even though she's pretty androgynous. Might be, she's probably pretty muffed out underneath there, but, it's fine. And for my good friend at the end, I would like a glass of Manischewitz. Don't worry, I'm paying for it. And if you don't mind, take this roofie, crush it up, and put it in the drink." The bartender's like, that's super unethical. I can't do that. And he goes, no. I'm not saying put it in my drink. I'm saying pick one of these other 2, put it in their drink. It doesn't matter which one, because I'm going to get lucky tonight. And the bartender's like, "Well, you know what? You're kind of a regular here on account of you being an Irish Catholic priest. So, yeah, I'll put it on shuffle. I'll throw it into one of the drinks. It's fine. It's fine." And I'm looking at J-Dog, and he's looking at the priest, and at one point, I think he put his hand on the priest's leg, and I think the priest liked it, but I could be remembering it wrong. It's fine. And then this other customer comes out of the bathroom. This I don't know. She looked famous, but sits down, and the barkeep says, "Hey, why the long face?" And she's like, "Dick, I'm Sarah Jessica Parker." God damn it, even in rehearsal I fucked that up. "I'm Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm not a goddamn horse." And then, of course, an emergency vehicle drives by. Yes, that's part of the joke, is that an emergency vehicle drove by. No, so forget that part. That joke is... damn it. So, we're sitting there, and the priest, the rabbi, and the nun, they go over, they take a booth, and they ordered some chicken wings, because, they know how to party. And then we're sitting there, and J-Dog's playing this video poker, and then this fucking termite comes in, and he goes, "Hey, where is the bartender?" Nobody appreciated that fucking joke. They stomped him flat. I mean, get real. What year do you think it is? Come on. So, we're sitting there, and we look over at the priest, the nun, and the rabbi, and one of them is getting so drowsy. And which one is it? Yeah, it's the nun. The priest looks at the rabbi and says, "Hey, do you want to fuck her?" And the rabbi says, "Out of what?" And the priest is like, you know what? You should go. I'll get her home. You just take off. Well, at this point, the roofies are kicking in. And, it's not so much a sedation drug as a inhibition and blackout drug. And the nun is like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on? We should party. I'm dissociative. I am so dissociative that I am able to express that I am dissociative. Let's get busy. And so they hit the dance floor and they do the robot, which is totally normal. And the priest is like, hey, you want to get freaky? And she's like, oh my God, I thought you'd never ask. So she says, can you do it? Can you party with me? Can you get freaky? And he's like, bitch, as sure as I swore my cock to Christ, I will get freaky with your Christ-sworn vagina. Now, this is just how they speak. This isn't me talking. This isn't me being prejudicial to the Catholics. I'm sure they're wonderful people, and I'm sure, as Trump would say, some of them aren't criminals. But, so, they go back, as I'm told, they go back to her place. And she's like, let me slip into something more comfortable. So she rips off her habit. And by that I mean the smack, which I think is the habit that she's most into. And goes into the bathroom. And she comes back out and she's ready to go. She's got fucking disco balls dangling from her nipples. She's got a triple clamp strapped onto her vag spot, and the priest is putting his clothes back on, and she's like, wait, the hell? I thought we were going to get freaky. And he said, well, I already fucked your cactus and shat in your purse. I mean, how much more freaky did you want me to get? Now, mind you, J-Dog and I are still sitting at the bar. This is all hearsay at this point. I cannot say with certainty that this is what happened, but they did live tweet it. So, on Snapchat, we had a pretty good idea of what was going down in their downs. And it wasn't smart. It looked like they were downs. No, so you know what? It was late. It was like 2:00. Jay Dizzle and I had to get the hell out of there. And so I said, hey, let me get the bill. And the bartender's like, yeah, here you go. And J-Dog's like, no. Let me get it. And he looks at the bartender and he says, put it on my bill. See, what I probably didn't mention there is that J-Dog was a duck. Yeah, no. Oh, God, I can't believe I haven't mentioned that before. No, J-Dog is a duck. It makes more sense in the context when you understand that, you know what? I probably shouldn't go to bars anymore. At least not when I'm harfing gallons of acid. It just doesn't seem like it's probably the best thing to do. So anyway, that's my experience going to a bar. So all you kids out there, learn from my lessons. Don't go to a bar.